1. Who created the Mona Lisa? B. Da Vinci. 2. Which period does not belong to the three major periods of the Renaissance? A. Baroque period. 3. Van Gogh's Starry Night depicts the landscape of which country? A. France. 4. Who created The Last Supper? A. Da Vinci. 5. Which artist is famous for cutting and wrapping buildings? A. Christo. 6. Who painted Liberty Leading the People? B. Delacroix. 7. Who created Pollock No. 5? A. Jackson Pollock. 8. Who created The Scream? A. Edvard Munch. 9. Which artist is known for painting blue figures? C. Yves Klein. 10. Who created The Large Bathers? A. Cézanne. 11. Who created The Red Room? A. Henri Matisse. 12. Who painted Impression, Sunrise? A. Claude Monet. 13. Which artist is known for painting The Night Watch? A. Rembrandt. 14. Who created the David statue? A. Michelangelo. 15. Who painted Olympia? A. Manet. 16. Who created Guernica? A. Picasso. 17. Which artist is known for painting dandelions? A. Claude Monet. 18. Who created Les Demoiselles d'Avignon? A. Picasso. 19. Who painted Madonna and Child? A. Raphael. 20. Who created The Dance? A. Henri Matisse. 21. Who painted Starry Night? A. Vincent van Gogh. 22. Who created the Water Lilies series? A. Claude Monet. 23. Who created La Vie Bohème? C. Picasso. 24. Who created Blue Nude? A. Yves Klein. 25. Who painted The Gypsy Woman? A. Francisco Goya. 26. Who created The Dream? A. Picasso. 27. Who painted Sunflowers? A. Vincent van Gogh. 28. Who created The Bathers? A. Pierre-Auguste Renoir. 29. Who painted The Birth of Venus? A. Sandro Botticelli. 30. Who created The Assumption of the Virgin? A. Titian. 31. Which artist is famous for their blue period works? A. Picasso. 32. Who created Beautiful Irina? A. Marc Chagall. 33. Who created White Cross? B. Malevich. 34. Who painted Luncheon on the Grass? A. Manet. 35. Which artist created The Large Bathers? A. Cézanne. 36. Who painted The Dance Hall in Montmartre? A. Picasso. 37. Who created Composition in Red and Blue? A. Piet Mondrian. 38. Who created Blue Nude? A. Henri Matisse. 39. Who painted The Red Room? A. Henri Matisse. 40. Who created Starry Night? A. Vincent van Gogh. 41. Who painted Mona Lisa? A. Da Vinci. 42. Who painted Impression, Sunrise? A. Claude Monet. 43. Who created The Night Watch? A. Rembrandt. 44. Who created Blue Figures? A. Yves Klein. 45. Who painted the Sunflowers series? A. Vincent van Gogh. 46. Who created the Bathers series? A. Pierre-Auguste Renoir. 47. Who painted The Birth of Venus? A. Sandro Botticelli. 48. Who created The Assumption of the Virgin? A. Titian. 49. Who created White Cross? B. Malevich. 50. Who painted Luncheon on the Grass? A. Manet. 51. Who created The Large Bathers? A. Cézanne. 52. Who painted The Dance Hall in Montmartre? A. Picasso. 53. Who created Composition in Red and Blue? A. Piet Mondrian. 54. Who created Blue Nude? A. Henri Matisse. 55. Who painted The Gypsy Woman? A. Francisco Goya. 56. Who created The Dream? A. Picasso. 57. Who painted Sunflowers? A. Vincent van Gogh. 58. Who created The Bathers? A. Pierre-Auguste Renoir. 59. Who painted The Birth of Venus? A. Sandro Botticelli. 60. Who created The Assumption of the Virgin? A. Titian. 61. Who painted The Night Watch? A. Rembrandt. 62. The Persistence of Memory is a work by A. Salvador Dali. 63. Who is known for the Campbell's soup cans? A. Andy Warhol. 64. The Birth of Venus was painted by A. Sandro Botticelli. 65. Who created the sculpture The Thinker? A. Auguste Rodin. 66. American Gothic is a painting by A. Grant Wood. 67. Who is known for the Blue Period? A. Pablo Picasso. 68. Guernica was created by A. Pablo Picasso. 69. The Scream was painted by A. Edvard Munch. 70. Who is famous for the Water Lilies series? A. Claude Monet. 71. Girl with a Pearl Earring is by A. Johannes Vermeer. 72. Who painted Las Meninas? A. Diego Velázquez. 73. The Kiss is a famous work by A. Gustav Klimt. 74. Who is known for the Balloon Dog sculpture? A. Jeff Koons. 75. Liberty Leading the People was painted by A. Eugene Delacroix. 76. Who created The Gates in Central Park? A. Christo and Jean-Claude. 77. The Arnolfini portrait is by A. Jan van Eyck. 78. Who painted The Garden of Earthly Delights? A. Hieronymus Bosch. 79. The Fountain is a famous work by A. Marcel Duchamp. 80. Who is known for the Tahitian women paintings? A. Paul Gauguin. 81. The Hay Wain is a painting by A. John Constable. 82. Who created the Black Square painting? A. Kazimir Malevich. 83. The Dance is a work by A. Henri Matisse. 84. Who painted The Card Players? A. Paul Cézanne. 85. The Treachery of Images is a painting by A. René Magritte. 86. Who is famous for the cutouts technique? A. Henri Matisse. 87. The Son of Man is a painting by A. René Magritte. 88. Who created The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living? A. Damien Hirst. 89. The Great Wave off Kanagawa is by A. Katsushika Hokusai. 90. Who painted The Descent from the Cross? A. Peter Paul Rubens. 91. Who painted The Blue Boy? A. Thomas Gainsborough. 92. The School of Athens is a fresco by A. Raphael. 93. Who is known for the number series paintings? A. Jackson Pollock. 94. The 3rd of May 1808 was painted by A. Francisco Goya. 95. Who created the David sculpture? A. Michelangelo. 96. The Raft of the Medusa is a work by A. Theodore Géricault. 97. Who painted The Arnolfini Wedding? A. Jan van Eyck. 98. The Burial of the Count of Orgaz is by A. El Greco. 99. Who is famous for The Ambassadors painting? A. Hans Holbein. 100. The Beheading of St. John the Baptist is a work by A. Caravaggio.